sounds like a classic. Sounds like a classic. Welcome to PTI, boys and girls. In today's episode, the Knicks win a title, Macklin Celebrini scores a goal we will want to see, and Steve Young joins us for 5 good minutes. But we begin today with breaking news that the Miami Dolphins have benched quarterback Tua Tagovailoa and will turn to 7th-round rookie pick Quinn Ewers out of Texas. Coach Mike McDaniel said all options were on the table after Tua was ineffective against the Steelers for most of Monday night's game. Well, but we know the Dolphins are eliminated from the playoffs, right? But what could this mean for their future and for Tua's?
Well, not much good for anybody, it seems to me. It's only talking heads get paid to overreact. Now their official days overreaction, Monday overreaction. And that's what people like us, when we get paid to overreact. It seems to me now that coaches overreact. The whole damn NFL community overreacts to everything, particularly quarterback performances, and particularly quarterback performances that aren't great.
They weren't great.
He wasn't great. I'm not going to make the argument that like Tua's untouchable.
That's right.
But you know what? They signed Tua to a lot of money.
Yes, they did.
And he's making like, NBA money.
Oh, yeah.
So why would they pay him that money if they didn't see something along the way that suggested Tua had enough talent and ability to execute to move the Dolphins to something? Now they go to a guy chosen in the 7th round, Quinn Ewers, who may or may not be any good. And as soon as he has one game, it will all be overstated.
This isn't shots at Dolphins. Tua has no future with the Dolphins as long as Mike McDaniel is the coach. Mike McDaniel has seen enough of him. He knows that he is 3-12 in his last 15 starts against winning teams. That is not a blueprint to go anywhere in the playoffs, because in the playoffs you only face winning teams. Now, Mike McDaniel gets fired, and last guy got fired was a GM. The next head up on the block is the coach's head. If Mike McDaniel gets fired, then maybe someone else can come in and resurrect Tua at this point. Tua has a contract in 2028. How's this for a number? If they cut him, then they lose $99 million in dead money. $99 million. They have to pay him $56 million next year. So the Dolphins may be stuck with him. That contract feels like it makes the thing that Kirk Cousins had with Lamar look like a piece of cake.
Well, so do you think, because all these guys consider themselves geniuses, will somebody else look at Tua and say, I can do something?
I think they will. And look, he leads the league in interceptions, which is 15. He's got 20 touchdown passes and 15 interceptions. That's Jameis Winston. That's no good. But the Dolphins aren't any good, and they haven't been good for a long time. I found this out today, and I was stunned. You know the last time they won a playoff game? 2000. Right? The Dolphins in our lifetime, 2000. So, they're no good.
They were supposed to be running the ball. They discovered this running game. They won 5 out of 6. What happened to that? They ran the ball 16 times Monday night in Pittsburgh in the cold. How about running it 32 times against Pittsburgh in the cold?
They were down.
If that's your strength.
They were down 28.
Yeah, but they got there because of the turnovers, including the interceptions and ill-advised, stupid passing. Run the ball.
By who? By the quarterback who's now gone. Let's move to the NBA and the NBA Cup, which will now reside in New York in Madison Square Garden, as the Knicks beat the Spurs last night 124 to 113. The Spurs led by 2 at the half. They were up by 11 with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. The Knicks blew the game open in the fourth, beating the Spurs 35-19 in those 12 minutes. Wilbon, I know you love Wembanyama and the Spurs.
I do.
Do you now take the Knicks more seriously as a contender?
No, because I already have the Knicks winning the Eastern Conference. I can't go much further than that. They'll get top of the conference is as far as you can go. There's no threat from Boston this year. Not without. There's no threat from the Pacers.
Not
this
without
year.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Really. And so Cleveland's there. I know they have not performed.
No threat from the Sixers. They're in sixth place.
And I'm not real threat from
Miami. They may not even be in the playoffs.
No. So with the Knicks.
This is exactly what I'm thinking. One team ahead of them is Detroit. But how can you not consider the Knicks a contender? At the moment, they're 18-7. They've won 6 in a row and 10 out of 11.
Nothing I care about. You watched this last night.
I watched the half. Watch the
You should.
Thank you.
Great to watch. I know you love watching.
He hits somebody in the chest every time he comes down the court.
I got one thing to say. It's all I care about. I said yesterday, they better not put a damn banner up for a stupid cup contrived, made up by the marketing people and Adam Silver to appeal to the soccer heads under the age of 12 that follow that league by clicks. They put that banner up. Are you in favor of putting the banner up?
How do you feel about the Lakers?
They shouldn't do it either.
They did it. yesterday. They can put it up. Here's what I was looking for last night. Do you remember we discussed yesterday that everybody on the winning team would get $530,000? What I want, this was my dream, Adam Silver at midcourt wearing a green eye shade and an Emirates shirt, handing out 20s and 50s and 100s to Jayden. I thought that would be great. That's a nice win for the Knicks. Do you know that it is? They had 32 second chance points on 23 offensive rebounding. You know what? 10. Robinson had 10 offensive rebounds, including 5 in 90 seconds. Are you going to get excited about them now, or are you going to wait? I'm going to wait because it's December. It's December. It's 60 games left. I'm going to wait.
Your alternative is getting excited over the Washington Wizards.
No, don't stop. Just keep it around.
Now to a notable night in the National Hockey League. Sharpe's phenom Macklin celebrating. Took this pass while skating backward. You can see spins, scores. Scored his 4 points on the night. Spinorama. Leon Draisaitl of the Oilers got his 1,000th career point on an assist against the Penguins. Teammate Connor McDavid later bamboozled Stu and Skinner. He's great. Pittsburgh. Nathan McKinnon in the Avs had 2 goals and an assist to up his league-leading total to 58 points in just 33 games. And the Maple Leafs scored twice in just 8 seconds late to tie, then beat my Blackhawks. Tone, which of these stands out to you?
So I love watching hockey highlights. I have to watch them 4 times at super slow-mo to know what's going on. Everybody in the arena is cheering, and I'm going, what? Did something just happen? Yeah, that was wonderful. I never liked covering hockey when I was a sports writer. Writing a column is different. You're writing, you're focusing on one specific thing, you can do that. Being a beat writer in hockey is hard. It went too fast for me. I will get to these things. The individual stuff, Celebrini is fabulous. He may be the next Gretzky. Everybody may be the next Gretzky for an hour and a half. You don't know that. McKinnon leads the league in goals and in points. He's not the next Gretzky. 58, but
how many do you think Gretzky had the same number of games?
100. I happen to know this. Look at that. Scoring 2 goals in 8 seconds, that is pretty cool. But for me, it's Draisaitl and McDavid. Because Draisaitl and McDavid are at the top of the line.
Combination.
Well, that's what I wanted. And you know why I did that? Because they are Canseco and McGuire. They're the Bash Brothers. They are.
But at some point, they got to cash in. And the Bash Brothers
2 years in a row, Stanley Cup Finals.
No. You got to skate with the cup and take it home and bathe in it and do all those things. The cup has to belong.
Bathe in it? Maybe not. Not that big a cup.
No, it really is. Look, the Leafs, they scored. They were down, I think, 3-0. They had to be. They scored twice in 8 seconds. The Blackhawks got off to a great start this year, and Mike Connor was like 3rd in goals scored. He's out now, and the Blackhawks have lost like 7 or 8.
How is it always the most Chicago-centric show in the universe? Why? Let's take a break. Coming up, look at the tour.
2-0.
The NFL refs quote the worst. We're going to ask Steve Young how he would feel if one of his receivers had said that.
We're also going to ask him whether he would have thrown that pass. Caleb Williams.
Another Chicagoan. Transplanted Washingtonian, but now a Chicago.
Stopped on the way with Norman, Oklahoma, and LA.
And UCLA, right? Oh, USC, not UCLA, USC, right?
Stopped in LA.
We've got some NFL questions for our great friend and the man who, along with Jerry Rice, is just named the head coach for the NFL Pro Bowl games, an event that Wilbon hates. Hall of Fame quarterback Steve Young. Let's start with this. You're Phillip Rivers. You succeeded in your first game back. What, if anything, do you need to adjust as